This film essay will focus on the time loop, comparing and contrasting the three movies, which are The Happy That Day by Christopher Landon, About Time by Richard Curtis, and lastly, Groundhog Day by Harold Ramis. These films use the time loop concept to analyze the central ideas such as self-discovery, personal growth, and fate as its protagonists face the hardships of reliving the same day. While the time loop is an essential part of each story, this essay will also look at the key challenges the characters face, the important lessons we can learn from them, and how each character in the film manages to break the cycle. Even though these three films tell different stories in different ways, they all show how a time loop can bring about real change and help us grow in our lives. The theme of the time loop is introduced in different ways in each film. First is, Happy That Day begins with the protagonist, Tree Goldman, waking up on her birthday to discover that she has been killed. This beginning sets the mood for the horror and mystery in the film. Tree is forced to confront her own death repeatedly until she figures out who the killer is to stop the cycle. In About Time, the theme appears when Tim discovers that he can relive days in his life, which allows him to learn from his experiences and grow emotionally. This realization ultimately leads him to appreciate the importance of living in the present and cherishing every moment with his loved ones. And finally, Groundhog Day introduces Phil Connors, an arrogant TV weatherman who finds himself trapped in a small town, repeating the same day again and again. The loop serves as a way for him to reflect on his behavior. This experience helps him grow as a person and change for the better.
In terms of the differences between the three films, Happy That Day is a horror film, mystery, and dark. It is about a woman who only waits on her birthday and gets murdered at the end of the day. In About Time, it is a romance comedy where the boy has the ability to relive the time. And by his ability, he tried to make the incidents better, but then the boy realized that he doesn't need to relive the day. In Groundhog Day, the movie is a comedy and romance. It is about the man who lives in the day of the groundhog. It just stopped when he became kind and changed his attitude.
And Happy That Day, Tree Geldman starts as a self-centered individual who is trapped in a time loop on her birthday, learns to appreciate life and relationship as she confronts her past and suspects her roommate, Lori, of murder. Similarly, in About Time, Tim discovered his ability to relive moments, teaching him to cherish everyday beauty and leading him to spend a meaningful last day with his father before losing the chance to relive those memories. In Groundhog Day, Phil Connors, an arrogant weatherman, learns the importance of kindness and personal growth as he relives the same day, ultimately breaking the cycle by genuinely caring for others, reinforcing themes of love and selflessness across all three films.
In conclusion, Happy That Day, About Time, and Groundhog Day each tell unique stories about the time loops, but they all share important lessons about personal growth and appreciating life. Overall, the three films have many differences in terms of genre, lesson of the story, character development, and their struggles. The different setup on the story, how they face their struggles on being back at the same time or day, but on the other hand, there are also similarities in how the time loops develop their character and their perspectives. They learn to cherish the people around them and their lives.